Welcome back. We are in the aftermath of the defeat of Lord Lenato and ready to talk to Caspar and Ferdinand and Hubert, I guess.
Forcing innocent citizens to risk their lives? That man was not a noble, but a monster.
What could have pushed Lord Lenato to this point?
Everyone was a bit shaken by the militia fighting alongside our enemies. If only everyone could face reality so unflinchingly. The commoners who allied themselves with Lord Lenato believed they were fighting for a just cause. It would be disrespectful to consider them simply victims when they died for what they believed in. Still, we have no choice but to eliminate those who cling to unreasonable ideas of justice. Even if our enemies are the gods themselves, we must never lose sight of our goal.
Whoa. Simmer down there, Edelgard.
Is it? Such a day may come, whether you expect it or not. You should be ready. Really, I'm just like Lenato. I, too, will be the sort of ruler who's willing to risk the lives of my citizens in service of a higher cause. It's not possible to change the world without sacrifice. Dying for the greater good is not a death in vain.
Yeah.
Professor, I'm afraid this incident is far more serious than anticipated. I found this on Lord Lenato. It's a note that mentions a plan to assassinate Lady Rhea. We can't tell who sent it, so the source is suspect, but the content is too disturbing to ignore. We must report this to Lady Rhea right away. I hope that it's nothing.
Well, it's not nothing.
I'm glad to see that you have returned safely. The goddess is gracious with her divine protection. But it was not only her divine protection that shielded you, was it? You are just as skilled as I had hoped.
Yeah, we'll go with that.
I am not so sure. I heard some of the students were hesitant about fighting militia. However, we must punish any sinner who may inflict harm upon believers, even if those sinners are civilians. I pray the students learned a valuable lesson about the fate that awaits all who are foolish enough to point their blades towards the heavens.
Jesus.
Our real concern is what Catherine reported. The secret message that was in Lord Lenato's possession. It contained a deplorable plot to target the Archbishop on the day of the goddess's rite of rebirth. The plan seems unrealistic at best, but a threat is a threat. We must maintain constant vigilance.
Constant vigilance!
To that end, I would like for you and your students to help with security on the day of the ritual.
Even if they encounter an enemy whom they cannot best, they should be fine, so long as they have you on their side.
The rite of rebirth is of paramount importance. It is when the Church of Seros and its believers unite to pray for the return of the goddess. The Archbishop and I will be confined to the Goddess Tower once the ritual begins. Of course, the Knights will be on high alert as well, but there aren't enough of them to keep watch on every corner of the monastery.
Really?
It is far from ideal to be forced to mobilize students, but the gravity of this situation requires that we all bend to avoid breaking.
While there is no need to fear for my safety, we cannot turn a blind eye to those who would blaspheme so heinously.
With any luck, this will all be for naught. Still, be on your guard.
And I feel like they don't have their priorities in order. Like, do they really not have enough soldiers to defend themselves? Like, that they need to put the students in harm's way?
White clouds, blue sea moon, the goddess's rite of rebirth.
And then, like,
As the sun grows stronger and the nights grow ever shorter, the Blue Sea Star returns to the sky once more. Believed to be the goddess's home, her followers look to the star and commence celebrations of her rebirth. On the grounds of Garreg Mach Monastery, a grand ceremony is held in honor of this much-anticipated event. Every true follower of the Church of Seiros is sure to be in attendance.
Yeah, anyway, I don't know. Right, Rhea's important. Like, okay, is she more important than the students? Like, I would think not, to be honest.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Our mission this month is to patrol and set up defenses to stop the assassination plot.
I wonder if an assassination attempt is truly the goal of our enemy.
Yes, I think so too. A barely concealed secret message trying to distract us from whatever's really going on. Sloppy, to say the least. And while everyone is out searching for a phantom assassin, they'll be free to accomplish their true goal with ease.
The monastery houses many valuable weapons. Perhaps that is their aim?
I hear the monastery has a treasure vault, too. Seems like the sort of place a foe would like some alone time in.
Garreg Mach is immense, and not just above ground, but below as well. Perhaps their aim lies beneath the monastery.
It seems to me that we should search the monastery for a clue as to what the enemy might be after. Of course, we must never underestimate the need for preparedness, in case a battle should ensue.
A secret meeting, Professor?
I wouldn't say it's secret. We're standing in the
We
middle of
haven't
the
been
hallway.
introduced. I am Shamir.
Yes, we have.
Shamir is one of the Knights of Seiros, and this young man is...
I work for Lady Rhea, and I'm Shamir's apprentice. Oh, the name's Cyril. Yep, she's teaching me about the bow and the sword and all kinds of stuff. I've got to protect Lady Rhea, so that's why I've got to learn all I can from Shamir.
Cyril adores Rhea. That aside, if you need anything, ask.
Okay. We did totally meet before, though, you know. Ran into you when I was Shamir has a nice design. I'm a fan of that. Oh, interesting. We can't do these things yet. All right. Time for some certifications. Interesting. He's green rather than like black like Hubert. I don't know what the deal is with that, but I mean it matches his hair color, so I guess, you know, makes some sense.
I passed? Well done, me.
Alright, I guess I need more doodads. Wait, now I have 3? I thought I... It is definitely too bad that she loses the hat when she promotes, although it would need to change color, I guess.
I passed thanks to you, Professor.
Alright, and who is the other one? Casper?
Oh yeah! Nailed it!
Nailed it! Alright, so everybody is in some... That's cool. Do I have any bullion? So... Here I do not. Okay, so... Alright, well, might as well do this. Actually, before I do that, might I consider hiring... Okay, so this is the same-ish set of... Ignite certain terrain. Does that mean like it's a permanent fire tile? Sounds nuts. Yeah, does anybody have level C authority? It's like not. So I'm not gonna worry about that yet. Wow, no. Is it? Oh. It costs you money to dismiss them? Really, they mean you get money back. We can mess with that more later. Can we still not go to the blacksmith? Nope, 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 nope. Alright, actually, yeah, I figured. Oh, only one support to do.
Petra, industrious as ever, I see.
Hello, Hubert. Yes, I am trying to be industrious. I must be working hard to improve my position. Right now, it is not a good one.
Even accounting for that, your efforts are impressive. I wish a little of you would rub off on certain people here. One troublesome slouch in particular.
Rub? I will not be rubbing on anyone.
Not literally. I never would have imagined you would adjust so well to life in Fodlan. When I first met you, you couldn't understand a single word of the language. You had the look of a cornered animal. So much so, I thought you'd grown up in the wild.
I had more youth then, and the experience was terrifying. My grandfather ordered me to go to Fodlan with suddenness. I was stolen to a strange land filled with strange people. The treatment I was receiving was like I was a strange beast.
It is unfortunate, but while you were called our guest, you were actually a hostage. You were meant to be insurance that Brigid would not restore its alliance with Dagda and attack us. The Empire required leverage, and after all, you are the Princess of Brigid.
It gave me sadness to leave my home, but I am not unhappy that I came to the Empire. I have learned much understanding from the outside world. My experience has made me become who I am, and meeting you and Lady Edelgard has had great value for me.
Value?
I admire your spirit in the face of adversity. You set a strong example to follow. And there is much more adversity to come.
I'll see to it. And Hubert is so sinister. I think it's partially because his eyes are like yellow. But damn, dude. Alright, guess it's time to explore. Tournament. Interesting. There's also a tea party. How exciting.
hero's relic. However, could I know something? Still, it is heavy on my mind.
What are you sitting on?
The stone within the sword. A glow of red. Oh, it is nothing.
Whatever. Interested in tea. That Dorothea, maybe?
Our enemy's true target. What could it be? The monastery has been around for nearly a millennium. It's only logical that there are secrets here. We'd better investigate. Would you mind asking around and seeing what you can dig up? Once you've uncovered some leads, we'll regroup. I have a favor to ask.
Alrighty.
Professor, people die in every battle, and it can be by sword or spear or magic, but depending on who it is that died, depending on who died, it's different. I hope nothing bad happens this month.
It'll be fine, probably. I don't remember, was there somebody else who was more interested in tea? Maybe, like, Mercedes, or... I'll try it.
I'm sorry, but that's not mine. I wonder whose it is.
Oh, alright. So you can just throw stuff at them? Good to know. Wasn't sure. Now I know. And knowing is half the battle.
I bet the enemy is using this assassination nonsense just to sneak in
God.
and raid the pantry.
Seriously?
What do you think, Professor?
No.
You don't think so? Then dinner's on you if it turns out I was right.
Come on, dude. Seriously? Oh my god. That's so dumb. Wait, what is that symbol over here? Online liaison.
I need a favor. Yes?
Oh god. Oh god. No, no, no. No, no, not more of this nonsense, no. Oh.
The monks declined my offer of assistance. They said that no one from Dusker is to be trusted, especially now.
Ouch.
Given the circumstances, I cannot fault them.
Yes, you can.
The monks they said given the
Okay. Interesting how you can only try to recruit some people. I don't know if that's because he's just like really loyal to Dimitri, or if there is some other reason. But anyway, yeah, dude, you can totally fault them.
There's been talk of an attempt on Rhea's life. We've been ordered to help the Knights patrol. Could that possibly mean that Rhea isn't beloved by everyone the world over?
Yeah, I would think that's a fair
It seems
assumption.
there were forces opposing the church, beyond Lord Lonato. I never thought such forces could exist in this world. I suppose that may be true. Oh, Professor, excuse me. I don't know who's to blame for all this commotion, but it's frankly a huge inconvenience. With everyone stuck on guard duty, our study and training time has been drastically reduced.
That does sound inconvenient, actually.
Yes? I'm actually very busy right now.
Thinking. Have you heard of the War of the Eagle and Lion? It was the battle that won the kingdom its independence from the Empire. Even the Church of Seiros had no choice but to recognize the courage of Lug, the King of Lions, who emerged victorious. The Church awarded him a crown and the right to govern the Fargus region, backing him in his bid to found the Holy Kingdom of Fargus. In return, Lug agreed to make the Church of Seiros the religion of his territory, and permitted them to publicly proselytize across the kingdom. In the 400 years since, the Church and the Kingdom have continued to maintain very close relations.
Good to know, I guess.
Hi.
Hello.
That's so.
Have you heard? Rumor has it that Death himself has been appearing in Garreg Mach. They say he appears every night and kidnaps folks. I wonder what happens to them.
They say a lot of things. I wouldn't sweat it.
Huh? You think I would be a good fit for your class? I'm not sure. There's still a lot I want to learn from my current class. Sorry to disappoint.
Sleepy. So sleepy. Too sleepy. I found an interesting book in the library. Got so caught up reading it, I forgot to sleep. Interesting discovery, though. The coffins of the 4 saints in the sanctum each have their crests carved into them. I'll need to find a way down there to get a look.
Why is he the one who's sleepy and not Marianne, who has like permanent bags under her eyes?
Well? What's the matter? You're running all over creation. Ah, you don't believe Lady Rhea is the real target, do you? Even so, the Knights have their orders. We can't abandon our duty to guard Lady Rhea. The goddess's rite of rebirth is an important event for the Church of Seiros. They say it's the day when the goddess will return to walk among us. Not too likely, if you ask me. Best if you keep that to yourself.
Huh. It's fine. Sparklies. Oh my gosh, so many sparklies. What's that? Oh, it belongs to Leonie. Okay. This little icon here. No. That. Just in here. Oh.
Something in the monastery that someone might go after? There's so much here, I couldn't possibly name just one. Even this here kitchen contains precious wares, wine bottles from centuries past and the like. I hear that stuff is fancy, but not very drinkable. I doubt anyone would go to the trouble of stealing it.
Alright. Sparkles.
The goddess's rite of rebirth is the most significant ritual for the Church of Seros. Could it be that someone has spread these rumors of an assassination plot merely with the intention to hinder the celebration?
Nah.
It would seem that your reputation is on the rise. Even Lady Rhea has taken a liking to you. It's a shame I am not in your class, but I suppose I...
Okay? Professor, I hope you're well.
Well
As
enough.
for me, I had a date with a splendid specimen of a knight. But now he's suddenly not in the mood to see me again.
Wah.
I blame all these rumors of a deathly figure showing up in town. Such an uproar must have, beyond reason, drawn his attention away from me.
Nah, it's probably because your room is a mess.
No, that's not.
Alright.
What?
Oh.
Okay. Maybe. It would be terrible if the greenhouse was targeted. The plants in here are incredibly valuable.
Really?
This place contains the heart of Garrett Mock's 995-year history. So many beautiful flowers, plants that can save or end lives. They are all my precious children.
Your children? Oh, okay. That's... okay. Nobody's here.
Hi there!
Oh, it does say what rooms these are. Okay. Good to know. Could there's some teapots in here. She could be the tea person. Could be a thing.
No.
Hi.
Hi.
If you're looking for something, I probably can't help you. I still don't know what's where around here. Hey, I get hungry sometimes, like anyone else. What? Eating at night is bad for you? There's no way that's true. Wait, really?
Yeah. Whoa. Animal rug. So many books.
What the?
I don't know if going into these rooms is ever going to be useful. I'm trying to remember if there were ever any sparkling doodads in any of the rooms. I guess there were, yeah, because there were some books. Oh.
Okay. How's that? You spend too much time roaming the monastery. If you're looking for something, try less aimless wandering.
Do you even know who the enemy is? You can't know why without knowing who. It's none of my business anyway. I'm just here to take care of enemies who get too close.
Oh, I know what her outfit reminds me of. It's there's a character in KOTOR 2. She's like a dual pistol wielding rogue. I mean, actually, you can kind of give everybody whatever weapons you want, but I think her name is something like Mira. But anyway, she has a different hair color, but the outfit is similar. Like the green jacket that only goes like halfway down. Going here, I guess. Okay. Enthusiastic about training. Several of those. A graduate of the academy. Okay. Oh dear. Does that mean what I think it means?
You're skilled. Why won't you battle me?
I didn't say I wouldn't.
You're skilled.
Lord Lenato's rebellion may have been quelled, but the unrest in Fargus isn't dying down anytime soon. The Boar Prince should hurry up and claim the throne, rather than letting old customs hold him back.
Okay, so I guess he does mean Dimitri by the Boar Prince. I don't know what makes him a boar.
Join me for some training sometime. I might like...
Oh, okay. Guess I have to do some quest in order to unlock it, probably. Oh. No. How did... It's not even like on the 3DS where you can like walk around and like run into people. Like, how do they even decide? I guess it's just random, but...
Professor, in Brigid, assassinations are many. I have also been the targeted, back in the past. The Goddess Tower has an entrance of narrowness. That is most good. The windows are not the most good, though. A target of ease for snipers.
You know way too much about this, Petra. Maybe.
This is not belonging.
Fine. There's no penalty for getting that wrong, so...
Hey, you!
Speaking, can you imagine the Archbishop being murdered? I prefer not to consider such a gruesome scenario. That easy to get under your skin, is it?
Dude, what the hell? Oh my gosh. Callous in their methods. Could be him.
Yes, that is mine.
Oh god.
Thank you. Where did you find it?
Oh my god. Oh my god. His chloroform rag. Oh god. Why? Oh man. I guess it... Oh it's so disturbing. This way, right? Oh no, there is. But I can't go through there. Arrgh.
Right.
I could fast travel in there, but there's other places.
Professor.
Did you know that on the last day of the rite, the monastery's open to the general public? It's kind of fun. It makes the place feel like a festival. Did you know it's kind of...
Oh, I can't give her... Okay, because that was like... Oh, wait, she is into tea, isn't she? But...
No classes on a festival day. I thought I'd get to spend all day relaxing in the company of some lovely ladies. But now this mess has happened. Hey, Professor. I know there's talk of an assassination attempt. But do you really think they'll do it on the day of the Rite of Rebirth? I feel like security would be looser some other time. Is there some reason why it has to happen on that day?
Yeah.
I've been in town procuring some supplies for Flame. Nothing out of the ordinary. Do not trouble yourself over it. I have something to ask of you.
Ready.
Setting fire to the stables to distract everyone, to cause a commotion. It is the oldest trick in the book, but I cannot shake the thought that our enemies may attempt it.
What is going on
I will
with that
stand
horse?
guard and watch over the stable, and the knight's horses. They are truly magnificent. Please, do me a favor.
He's not necessarily enthusiastic about training, but...
How could you possibly think that is...
Okay. What is, like, this horse has, like... It's like a goat horse.
Oh. I've heard talk of students wandering the monastery late at night.
Oh,
They
no.
wouldn't happen to be from your class, would they? Please keep your students in line, Professor. Kids these days.
Okay. Is that... Feels deeply repentant. Whoa. Alright. Seven over here. Yep.
Hey there.
Let's see. All this talk of assassination plots. It brings back dark memories I prefer to keep buried. I doubt there is any correlation, and yet... it is nothing. I am sorry for allowing my mind to wander. My focus should be solely on guarding the monastery right now.
I hear you have fought alongside Catherine. I would wager that her power exceeded your expectations. Had you the chance to witness her relic? Thunderbrand, glowing red. That glow is a sure sign that her blood contains a crest that harmonizes with that hero's relic.
Okay.
What the?
It's like a... What? That was... Okay. It was like just like a random thing lying on the ground is what he was looking for. Like, What?
Well done. You have my thanks.
Nice. Been to these places. Apparently Edelgard's over. Oh, right. We need to go talk to her.
We need more information.
Whoa. Oh gosh. That was bizarre.
I hope nothing bad.
Is it you?
I'm sorry, but that...
Nope, it's not you. Wait, where was...
Let's see.
The other people that are supposed to be right here? Is there over here?
I figured it out, Professor. The enemy must be targeting Lady Rhea. They're gonna make it seem like they're going after something else, but then they're gonna go for her. Impressive, right? I'm telling you, my intuition's never wrong.
Okay.
Hey, I got a favor to ask.
Oh, that's gotta be...
Yeah, that's definitely mine.
Oh.
You really saved me with this. I owe you one, Professor.
Alrighty. Works.
Do you know what this room is? It is the church's treasure vault. I say treasure, but I do not mean silver and gold and jewels. It mostly contains weapons, artifacts, and the like. Anything that would cause too great a stir, should it be stolen? No. The church knows better than to store anything too valuable in such an accessible location.
Right.
Professor?
Professor?
Speaking of Professor Yuritsa seems very familiar to me, but I don't recognize his name. I guess the resemblance could be coincidental. Oh, I'm already having... but I don't... Did you find this? Did you find it?
Pick myself. Steel Sword Plus. Well, okay, clearly Petra would be the one. I don't know if the fact that her motivation is what matters. Might matter. Maybe I'll give her a gift. And exploring takes so long.
Really?
You'd best keep your distance.
Oh.
In this nervous state, I might just cut you down. Oh, come on. I'm only kidding. Huh.
Oh, what about...
Oh, this is mine.
Ah.
Thanks. I'm glad to have it back.
Got it.
I am grateful. Might you have come looking for me because you were worried about my safety?
Nope.
I am aware of the possibility. On the day of the ceremony, I am trusting that you will not allow your attention to wander or wane.
Bah. Swear I move slower in here than I do in other places. An adult with a taste for liquor.
Unbelievable. What a terrifying story. However, an assassination attempt on Lady Rhea is doomed to fail. Pardon? You think the goal may be different than simple assassination? Intriguing. I suppose the priceless objects in this room could perhaps draw thieves. However, there's no one but me who could make use of them.
I'm not really worried about them trying to steal your stuff, man. Alright. It's along this hallway.
That boy who assists the Archbishop. Cyril, I believe? I hear he's originally from a foreign land to the east called Almyra. I know he's still only a child, but I do wonder about his true intentions.
Yeah, how dare he be from some other place?
There are numerous books in this library that you cannot find anywhere else. But once you are here, you can read them easily enough. I doubt someone would go to the trouble of stealing one. Sometimes Seteth will dispose of books that are deemed inappropriate for the monastery.
Inappropriate?
But that's about it. In a way, I suppose that makes those particular volumes more valuable, right?
I guess.
Really?
No, not really.
Professor.
What did it say this was? Common room. Common for what?
Hey, did you hear? A knight wielding a scythe is roaming around town at night. If he's a villain, I'd like to get the measure of him. Oh, that's mine! Thanks so much for finding it. Hey, I hope we get a chance to... I know I'm in a different class.
Alright. I think that's everything there is to do up here. check all the rooms.
Let's see. Excuse me, Professor?
Oh, now you want to talk to me.
I just wanted to let you know that Lady Rhea is always real concerned with you. She expects great things, I think. Please don't let her down, okay?
Don't tell me what to do. Yeah, fine.
I hope you're not just saying that.
I am just saying that. Alright, yeah, let's go.
Well, about 20 or so years ago, there was a big fire in Garreg Mach. On that day, Captain Geralt went missing. Everyone thought he was dead. It never occurred to me that he might actually have survived. The truly strange part is that in all those years, he hasn't changed a bit.
I'm hesitant to invite a girl to my room in the middle of the night with you-know-who living right next door. I'm terrified of the scolding I'd get the next day. Ha! Well, there's nothing wrong with him inviting somebody if he wants to. But of course, I don't have any actual control over that to my knowledge, so...
That reminds me, people seem to think that all the Knights of Seiros are equal. But that isn't quite so. There are many distinguishing ranks within the Order. For example, there are squires who are training to become knights, as well as full knights, like myself. Oh, and then we have the holy knights, such as Catherine. Those are the knights that can wield a hero's relic.
And don't have to put a helmet on.
Listen, the goddess's home is in the sky. She lives on a bright and shining star. But in the spring, you can't see that star. That means she can't protect Fodlan. That's why we all celebrate the day when her star returns to the sky. That's the day of the rite of rebirth. See? See? I've been studying. I know just about everything.
Wow. Impressive.
Here's a thought. With the whole monastery preparing for the goddess's rite of rebirth this month, it feels like everyone's a little on edge. Someone lost. Ah, Professor, I'd like to learn more.
Rather interested. Dex and authority. Okay. So Ignatz is rather interested. Most people aren't, but he is.
May I say? You're kidding.
I can't stop thinking about Lonato. I'm sorry, Professor. I know this isn't the time, but I just can't get past it. Thank you. No matter what happens, I promise you I'll do my part. Huh? I'm really flattered.
May I say?
Professor, I am afraid I have acted a bit childishly toward my brother recently. Given the circumstances, I requested that he provide me with some candies.
silly of me, really. The timing was improper, and I regret it very much now. Oh, but more importantly, this place is off limits, Professor. It is only open to the public on the day of the goddess's rite of rebirth.
Okay. Clearly you're repentant for harassing your brother.
Here's an idea.
Claude?
On the day of the rite, the monastery will be open to the public, including the Holy Mausoleum. The Holy Mausoleum is where the tomb of the divine Seros lies. There she slumbers, eternally. That's pretty much all that's in there. Just an ancient coffin. It's sealed with a powerful magic to protect against would-be grave robbers.
Professor.
You're kidding.
Is something about the crests being on these things? I guess I can't actually do anything with that.
Here's a thought.
I have a thought. Have you visited the Goddess Tower? It's a sacred place used for rituals and the like. In general, students aren't allowed entry. But as you'd expect, that rule just excites their curiosity. Some have even tried sneaking in. Well, at least for this month, that kind of behavior is totally unthinkable. We have a lot more security, what with the goddess's rite of rebirth coming up.
Well, he liked my joke at one time, so we're gonna see if he wants the joke book.
Oh, this is mine! I thought it had vanished. Thanks, I owe you.
Nailed it.
What?
Impossible.
Hello.
Excuse me. Man, okay.
Hey, you.
Hey, you. So let's go talk to Edelgard. And then I'm probably going to cut the episode before I finish exploring. This takes so long.
Professor. Perhaps. I knew I could count on you. There's a place that the church values above all others. On the day of the rite, it will be open to the public. That will make it much easier than usual to access. Precisely. We can't know for certain, but it's a distinct possibility that the Holy Mausoleum is our enemy's target.
Yeah.
A lost item.
Alright, so yeah, I'm gonna save here and cut the episode, and then when we come back, we'll finish out all of the exploration stuff. Yeesh. Until then.